Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Avatar: The Last Airbender, episode 9. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Also, you can check out the Patreon, patreon.com/AJRich123 if you want to see episodes early and uncut. Definitely check that out. And let's go ahead and start.
Would you sit down? If we hit a bump, you'll go flying.
He just looks
off.
anxious.
What's bugging you anyway?
It's what Avatar Roku said. I'm supposed to master all 4 elements before that comet
You can't
arrives.
blame him.
Well, let's see. You pretty much mastered airbending, and that only took you 112 years. I'm sure you can master 3 more elements by next summer.
I haven't even started waterbending, and we're still weeks away from the North Pole. What am I gonna do?
This is gonna get
Calm down.
complicated.
It's gonna be
You're gonna
okay.
have to rush everything.
If you want, I can try and teach you some of the stuff I know.
You do that?
We'll need to find a good source of water first.
He definitely needs to learn, and this is probably the best way to start, is basics, which I'm sure she can teach him.
Yeah! Don't start without me, boy!
Remember the reason we're here.
Oh, right. Time to practice waterbending.
Not for fun.
Great. So, what am I supposed to do?
You could clean the gunk out of Appa's toes.
So, while you guys are playing in the water, I'm supposed to be hard at work picking mud out of a giant bison's feet?
Sounds like a blast.
Okay.
Is that more fun than trying to learn waterbending?
Someone's changing our course. What's the meaning of this mutiny? No one told you to change course.
Actually, someone did. I've lost my lotus tile.
Lotus
And
tile?
that's the end of
For
the
my
world
sideshow
right
game.
there.
Most
Not
people
having
think
that?
the lotus tile insignificant, but it is essential for the unusual strategy that I employ.
You've changed our course for a stupid lotus
Is that
tile?
equivalent to like a
You, like
pawn
most people,
in chess?
underestimate its value. Just give me 10 minutes to check the merchants at this port of call. Hopefully, they'll have the lotus tile in stock, and I can get on with my life.
I was gonna say, like, pawns can, if it's like a pawn, pawns can be very useful if you can get it to the other side of the board, but they're pretty crappy otherwise. At least in the beginning of the game, but like, you get them back, you turn it into a, I guess it matters what style you're playing, you turn it into a queen, or if you you kind of organize them correctly, they can be great. I have a feeling it's like something else though. I don't know this game.
I'm lucky to have such an understanding nephew.
He says sarcastically.
So don't be frustrated if you don't get it right away. Just push and pull the water like this. The key is getting the wrist movement right.
It looks so effortless when she's doing it.
That's almost right.
Like it's such like a
Keep
rhythm
practicing, I'm sure
or a
eventually-
dance move.
I'm bending it already.
Wow, I can't believe you got that so quickly. It took me 2 months to learn that.
I guess
move.
he's a
Well,
natural.
you had to figure it out all on your own. I'm lucky enough to have a great teacher.
It's harder than it looks, so don't be disappointed if...
Hey, let me guess. I guess this is actually a really good thing though. That means Aang learns really fast.
Though the over-the-head flare was unnecessary.
Sorry.
So if he finds like a legitimate teacher, he could learn.
Well, I kind of know
Really
this one
fast,
other
right?
move, but it's pretty hard.
Not that she's
I
not a
haven't
legitimate
totally
teacher, but
figured it
somebody
out
that
yet.
knows like
The
everything.
idea is to create a big, powerful wave.
So, like this?
Oh no. I don't think he realizes he's probably slightly pissing her off. That's got to be like, I've been trying to learn this all my life, and you just picked up everything plus more in a short amount of time.
What else you got?
My life was hard enough when you were just an airbender.
It's gonna get worse, I guess, because now he can push water on you. Life is hard for Sokka. Daily life.
Brave enough to look into this bag.
We've got exactly 3 copper pieces left from the money that King Boomy gave us. Let's spend it wisely.
Make that 2 copper pieces, Sokka. I couldn't say no to this whistle.
Wait, so it only works on, what is that? bison whistle or something?
Even Momo thinks it's a piece of junk.
Is it like a dog whistle,
But
except
I'll
for
hold the money
bisons?
from now on.
Or you got ripped. Either or, it's pretty useless for your situation. This looks very shady.
Perhaps I can interest you in some exotic curios?
Sure.
What was with that wink?
Curios.
I'm not entirely sure, but we got them.
That is really bad. Creep smile plus not even knowing what's in your inventory equals shady business. Doesn't that look like it should be in the Cave of Wonders
Specimen of lemur.
from Aladdin?
That beast would fetch me a hefty sum if you'd be interested in bartering.
Oh, a
Look at this.
scroll.
It's a waterbending scroll. Check out these
Are those
crazy
rare?
moves.
Where did you get a waterbending scroll?
Let's just say I got it up north.
You means you
at a
stole
most
it.
Reasonable price. Free.
Oh man.
Wait a minute. Sea-loving traders with suspiciously acquired
It was
merchandise?
free
and
99
pet
for him.
reptile birds? You guys are pirates! We prefer to think of ourselves as high-risk traders.
Uh-huh.
So how much for the traded scroll?
I know how to deal with these guys, Katara. Pirates love to haggle.
Can Aang haggle with people?
Watch and learn.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Let's say to the price of 1 copper piece.
What a pro.
The price is 200 gold pieces. I don't haggle on items this rare.
Okay? 2 copper pieces.
It's not as amusing the second time.
1 penny, 2 penny.
Aang, can we get out of here? I feel like we're getting weird looks.
We be
What, by the
casting off
pirate?
now. What was that all about, Katara?
Who else were you getting weird looks from? It was just the pirate. What, the parrot?
I'll just feel a lot better once we get away from here.
Hey, you! Get back here!
Oh.
Well, look who's come to their senses.
Did she steal something?
Told you the haggling
Oh,
would
she
pay off.
stole it. Yup. Because they do shady things, including fighting.
I don't think these pirates are here to trade with us.
Get back here!
This way. Let's cut them off.
Yeah, because what are they going to take from them? They have nothing. Oh. Cabbage. Oh, God. Is that the same cabbage guy? What? Is that like Aang's rival right there, the cabbage guy? Is that the ultimate boss for the show? This guy does not have any luck at all.
Now,
Not quite like a
who
cat.
wants to taste the steel of my blade first?
No thanks. Grab on tight!
Aang, I thought we were running away from the pirates.
Just hang on!
Or creative kicking. I really thought she stole it, because why else were they going after her?
I know.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why
right,
I
right?
took this.
I knew it.
No
Yeah.
way.
Isn't it great?
No wonder they were trying to hack us
The
up.
way she was looking
We
was
stole
very
the waterbending
suspicious.
scroll.
I prefer to think of it as high-risk trading.
Good one, Katara.
Free 99.
Where do you think they got it? They stole it from a waterbender.
It doesn't matter.
Though
You put all of our
technically,
lives in
2
danger
wrongs
just so you
don't
could
make a
learn some
right,
stupid,
but
fancy splashes.
I mean, Aang does
These
need
are
to learn.
real waterbending forms.
And this should speed up the process of his learning. Actually, now that I think about it though, couldn't like these scrolls, for one, how rare are they? It seemed rare, obviously, but 2, couldn't the like when you're learning, I would think it'd be different learning from a scroll than learning from a person. Because what if the scroll, like, it's not actually taught right? It's not written right on there? Or maybe, I would think in-person training would always be better than, like, trying to learn something off a book, or in this case, a scroll. It matters your learning style, obviously, but you never know. You would think maybe you wouldn't learn it correctly through the scroll. Who knows?
Not a lotus tile in the entire marketplace.
It's good to know this trip was a complete waste of time for everyone.
Quite the contrary. I always say the only thing better than finding something you are looking for is finding something you weren't looking for at a great bargain.
That just
You bought
means you're a
cinnamon horn?
terrible shopper.
On the ship. Now, if we only
And
get
impulsive.
some woodwinds.
Those are impulse buys.
Oh, this looks promising. Oh, that is handsome. Wouldn't it look magnificent?
So he wants the thing that
We lost the water
he wants the treasure that looks like it really should be in the Cave of
This
Wonders.
monk, did he have an arrow on his head?
Isn't that the thing that freaking Abu tries to steal?
First, and then it's all yours.
Cartoon Aladdin?
Hold it
Am I
up.
crazy?
What's so funny?
I'm sorry, but you deserve that. You've been duped. She's only interested in teaching herself.
Aang will get his turn once I figure out the water whip.
She wants to be better, I think. Or she thinks she should be better, obviously, because she's been doing it
Why
longer.
can't I get this stupid move?
Might be a little bit of jealousy here, possibly.
You just gotta shift your way through the stances. There.
The
See?
student has
Speed
become...
bending is-
Will you please shut your air hole? Believe it or not, your infinite wisdom gets a little old sometimes. Why don't we just throw the scroll away since you're so naturally gifted?
The student has become the teacher that fast. I think anybody, like, if you taught somebody for 5 minutes and then they start trying to teach you and improve, you're gonna get pissed off. I think her reaction is accurate and okay in this.
Here, this is yours. I don't want to have anything to do with it anymore.
It's okay, Katara.
What about Momo? He's the real victim here.
I'm sorry, Momo.
And what about me? There was that time.
No,
No more apologies.
you don't get one. Momo deserves more apologies compared to you.
Shouldn't we stop to search the woods?
We don't need to stop. They stole a waterbending scroll, right?
What?
Then they'll be on the water.
Oh, they went to him or something? Maybe they must have complained to the Fire Nation. Ah, I see what she's doing. She's gonna try to learn while everybody's sleeping. To get a leg up on the competition and get better than Aang.
Shoot! Come on, water, work with me here. Okay, what if I just... Ow, stupid...
Oh no.
Okay, Katara.
Of
shift your
course,
weight
when
through
you're
the
by
steps.
yourself.
No! Let go of me!
I'll save you from the pirates.
No, you won't. You'll bring them to her.
Try to understand. I need to capture him to restore something I've lost. My honor. Perhaps in exchange I can restore something you've lost.
My mother's
Oh.
necklace. How did you get that?
I didn't
He
steal
found
if
it.
that's what you're wondering. Tell me where he is.
No.
Enough of this necklace garbage. You promised a scroll.
I wonder how much money this is worth.
No!
A lot, apparently. Now you help me find what I want. You'll get this back, and everyone goes home happy. Search the woods for the boy and meet back here.
Fine.
She took the scroll. She's obsessed with that thing. It's just a matter of time before she gets us all in deep.
Yeah, you called it. You're in some deep doo-doo. That means shit.
I've got him! Come on!
Oh, what? I'm not good enough to kidnap?
That's when your mouth gets you in trouble.
Nice work.
He'd be okay if he just shut it every once in a while.
Aang, this is all my fault.
No, Katara, it isn't.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Give me the boy.
You give us the scroll.
You're really gonna hand over the Avatar for a stupid piece of parchment? Shut your mouth, you water tribe peasant!
Yeah, Sokka, you really should shut your mouth.
Or you could get even more by selling the avatar on the dark web.
Just imagine how much the Fire Lord would pay for the avatar. You guys would be set for life.
Keep the scroll. We can buy 100 with the reward we'll get for the kid.
You'll get tons of Bitcoin on the dark web for the avatar. Well, that was quick to get some people to turn onto your side. Good on them. And that's why you have Momo with you at all times. Is it gonna land? Yeah. Or not. I thought the scroll was gonna land right in it, like right in his hands or something.
Where? I can't find you.
I'm right here.
Worst time to airbend.
I'll find you.
I love you can reverse it. We need a smoke screen.
Help me get this boat back in the water so we can get out of here.
And a good way to make her feel good about her abilities as well.
Are you so busy fighting you cannot see your own ship has set sail?
We have no time for your proverbs, Uncle.
It's no problem.
Literally.
Bleeding hog monkeys!
What? What? That's a new one. Bleeding hog monkeys.
Maybe it should be a proverb.
Come on, Uncle.
Sokka, can't you make it go any faster?
I don't know how. This thing wasn't made by the Water Tribe.
Just more water. You would think like water bending in the water when you're riding on a ship, maybe you could make it so you go a bit faster.
You did the water whip.
I couldn't have done it without your help.
Well, you two.
You would think
congratulate
waterbenders would
each
do
other
that all
and
the
help me
time.
out.
Is Momo better than this parrot thing? Yes.
That's good.
And that's not good. You thought it was gonna work on him
Mind? This is no time for flip
because the guy looked like he had lipstick?
We can stop the boat. Aang, together, push and pull the water. It's working. It's slowing down.
This is exactly what I was thinking though. Like you would use the water bending to move the ship, make it go faster. There's so many uses for it. I mean, that's why obviously waterbenders would be at an advantage normally on the sea.
I knew a bison whistle would come in handy. Thanks.
Huh.
Yeah, we owe you one.
My boat!
Prince Zuko, you're really going to get a kick out of this.
I have a feeling no.
The lotus tile was in my sleeve the whole time.
He doesn't give a crap about it. Hey, it didn't ruin his lipstick.
I still owe you an apology.
That's okay, Katara.
Besides, who needs that stupid scroll anyway?
Is that really how you feel?
The scroll!
First, what did you learn?
Stealing is wrong. Unless it's from pirates.
Yeah.
Good one, Katara.
Guess what, kids? Stealing's okay, says Avatar: The Last Airbender. I love the relationship between Zuko and his uncle. Like, it's so... I don't know what it is. It's just so perfect. because you know the uncle really, you know, loves his nephew, right? You can just feel it from them. But at the same time, he's like semi-trolling him, semi-torturing him. I don't know. It's just kind of wonderful to see. This must be like his daily routine. Oh.
Where's Momo?
That's not good.
Come on, Momo.
It's just, you know, a normal day.
All right, you two.
This is gonna take forever.
But who's setting the traps?
That works.
That should be the first thing to look at.
No
So-
flying this time.
What? Why wouldn't we fly?
The Fire Nation have their own version of traps, so maybe every nation does it differently.
He's just too noticeable.
What? Appa's not too noticeable.
He's a gigantic fluffy monster with an arrow in his head. It's kind of hard to miss him.
Sokka's
Yeah.
just jealous because he doesn't have an arrow.
I know you all want to fly, but my instincts tell me we should.
I mean,
play
he
it
could just
safe
get a
instead and
tattoo.
walk.
Who made you the boss?
I'm not the boss. I'm the leader.
You're the leader?
Who said?
But your voice still cracks.
I'm the oldest, and I'm a warrior. So I'm the leader.
If anyone's the leader, it's Aang. I mean, he is the Avatar.
Are you kidding? He's just a goofy kid.
He's right.
Why do
I
they
think
always say
nobody's
someone
the
has to be
leader here.
I bet you wouldn't be so bossy if you kissed a girl.
I've kissed a girl. You just haven't met her.
Who? Gran?
Oh, yeah, it was a girl from another school.
Who knows? Walking might be fun. Walking stinks. How do people go?
Somebody
anywhere
like
without a
him,
lesson?
walking is not going to be very
Why
fun.
don't you ask Sokka's instincts? They seem to know everything.
Haha, very funny.
Aang is somebody like somebody that just drank
You know
4
who
Red
you should
Bulls
ask to carry it
all
for
the
a while?
time.
Sokka's instincts.
That's a great idea. Hey, Sokka's instincts. Would you mind?
Okay, I get it. Look, guys, I'm tired too. But the important thing is that we're safe from the Fire Nation.
That's not how it works. You'll walk right into enemy territory.
We're cut off. If you let us pass, we promise not to hurt you.
What are you doing?
Bluffing.
He's playing the leader.
Promise not to hurt us.
Bluffing only works if you have that presence. You have to have a very scary presence. What?
Down you go.
They're in the trees.
Hey, he was mine.
Hey,
Gotta be quicker next
screaming
time.
works in other shows. Ask DBZ. Ah, damn, that's a big dude. Don't think those swords are gonna work very well anymore.
Man, who just took out a whole army almost single-handed?
Army? There
Pretty
were
strong.
like 20 guys.
My
Could
name
you
is
take in
Jet,
one?
And these are my freedom fighters. Sneers, Longshot, Smellerbee, the Dude, and Pipsqueak.
Pipsqueak. That's a funny name.
That's the big guy, right?
You think my name
I
is...
knew it.
Hilarious.
That's great. He's the only adult there? Looks like a bunch of kids. And Pipsqueak.
We were waiting to ambush those soldiers all morning. We just needed the right distraction. And then you guys stumbled in.
We were relying on instincts.
You'll get yourself killed doing that.
He tried. Come on. Give Sokka some credit.
These barrels are filled with blasting jelly.
That's a great score.
And these boxes are filled with jelly candy.
Also good. Let's not get those mixed up.
We'll take the stuff back to the hideout.
Chili candy's
You guys
better.
have a hideout?
You want to see it?
Yes, we want to see it.
Uh-huh.
We're here.
Where? There's nothing here.
Hold this.
Why? What's this do?
Aang?
I'll get up on my own.
That looked a little dangerous.
Grab hold of me, Katara.
I think he just wants her to get close.
It's beautiful up here.
It's beautiful, and more importantly, the Fire Nation can't find us.
They would love to find you, wouldn't they, Jet?
It's not gonna happen, Smellerbee.
Why does the Fire Nation want to find you?
I guess you could say I've been causing them a little trouble. See, they took over a nearby Earth Kingdom town a few years back.
We've been ambushing their troops, cutting off their supply lines, and doing anything we can to mess with them.
One day, we'll drive the Fire Nation out of here for good and free that town.
That's so brave.
Yeah, nothing's braver than a guy in a treehouse.
Okay, my brother.
No problem. He probably had a rough day.
So you all live here?
That's
Poor
right.
Sokka.
Longshot over there, his town got burned down by the Fire Nation. And we found the Duke trying to steal our food. I don't think he ever really had a home.
What about you?
Fire Nation killed my parents.
Of
I was
course.
only 8 years old.
Huh.
Today, we struck another blow against the Fire Nation swine. I got a special joy from the look on one soldier's face when the Duke dropped down on his helmet and rode him like a wild hog monkey.
This seems so
Now,
like
the
they
Fire
could be
Nation
attacked
thinks
at
they
any
don't have to
moment.
worry
That's what
about
this
a couple
feels
of
like.
Kids hiding in the trees.
In a treehouse.
Maybe they're right. Or maybe they are dead wrong.
Hey, Jet.
Just
Nice
one
speech.
forest
Thanks.
fire and they're
By
fucked.
the way, I was really impressed with you and Aang. That was some great bending I saw out there today.
This
So I might
Jet
need a
guy
way
is
that you
just
and Aang can
always
help me
acting
struggle.
cool.
Unfortunately, we have to leave tonight.
Sokka, you're kidding me. I needed you on an important mission tomorrow.
What mission?
I'm gonna guess it's not very important and it's probably humiliating.
What are you doing?
Shh.
Or
It
not?
amplifies vibrations.
Good trick.
Nothing yet. Wait, yes. Someone's approaching.
How many?
I think there's just one.
Good
They're
work, Sokka.
hunting,
Ready
right?
Your weapon.
Or
Wait! False alarm.
creepy
He's
old
just an
man? Or just regular old man. Wait, are they attacking
What are you
innocents?
doing in our woods, you leech?
Please, sir.
Okay. I see what's happening here. They might not be as innocent as they're looking, even though they might have helped them in that situation. They might a bunch of kids living in a tree house with no adult supervision other than Pipsqueak. You're probably not going to have great manners.
Please let me go. Have
You can't blame
mercy.
every single person
Fire Nation
though.
let people go? Does the Fire Nation have mercy?
Jet, he's just an old man.
This show has a
He's
lot
Fire
of
Nation
two wrongs
searching.
don't make a right.
But he's not hurting anyone.
Have you forgotten that the Fire Nation killed your mother? Remember why you fight.
We got his stuff, Jet.
This doesn't feel right.
It's what has to be done. Now let's get out of here.
I feel
Come
kind
on,
of bad.
Sokka.
And Sokka has a heart, but
Sokka, look what the Duke gave me.
yay.
But I made him this hat.
Oh
Your
no.
boyfriend Jet's a thug.
She's simping for him.
No, he's not.
He's messed up, Katara.
He's not messed up. He's just got a different way of life.
He's just
Really
different.
fun way of life.
He beat and robbed a harmless old man.
I want to hear Jet's side of the story.
Sokka.
I mean, you're gonna believe her over your brother?
The guy was Fire Nation?
No, he conveniently left that part out.
Fine, but even if he was Fire Nation, he was a harmless civilian.
He was an assassin, Sokka.
Hmm.
See? There's a compartment for poison in the knife. He was sent to eliminate me. You helped save my life, Sokka.
I knew
What?
there was an explanation.
I didn't see any.
I was gonna
knife.
say I don't remember
That's
seeing
because he was
that.
concealing it.
See, Sokka? I'm sure you just didn't
I think
notice
he's
the knife.
a little full
There
of shit
was
here.
No knife.
If you both use waterbending to fill the reservoir, we could fight the fires. But if you leave now, they'll destroy the
Oh,
whole
he wants to
valley.
use them. That's the reason why he's keeping them there, because he sees them as
We can't
useful.
leave now with the Fire Nation about to burn down a forest.
I'm sorry, Katara. Jet's very smooth, but we can't trust him.
You know what I think? You're jealous that he's a better warrior and a better leader.
Katara, I'm not jealous of Jet. It's just that my
Well,
instincts...
my instincts tell me we need to stay here a little longer and help Jet. Come on.
I think this is one of those times you need to
Sorry, Sokka.
listen to Sokka. It's because they don't take him seriously normally. Now when he's actually right about something, it's harder to take him seriously.
Now listen, you are not to blow the dam until I give the signal. If the reservoir isn't full, the Fire Nation troops could survive.
But what about the people in the town? Won't they get wiped out too?
Oh, even the
That's the price of
The kid
raiding
doesn't
the
understand it.
Fire Nation. Now don't blow the dam until I give the signal. Got it?
this is one of those times they need an adult.
You're going, Ponytail.
An adult not named Pipsqueak.
Sokka, I'm glad you decided to join us.
I heard your plan to destroy the Earth Kingdom town.
Our plan is to rid the valley of the Fire Nation.
There are people living there, Jet. Mothers and fathers and children.
He doesn't
We can't
care.
win without making some sacrifices.
You lied to Aang and Katara about the forest fire.
Because they don't understand the demands of war. Not like you and I do.
I do understand.
He's out for
I
revenge
understand
on
that there's nothing you won't do to get
everybody
what you
pretty
want.
much that's anything to do with
I
the
was
Fire
hoping you'd
Nation.
have an open mind. Cheer up, Sokka.
He's gonna walk
We're
a
gonna
little
win
bit
great
and get
victory against the Fire Nation today.
his ass beat while he's walking.
Jet, I'm sorry about how Sokka's been acting.
No worries. He already apologized.
Really?
What a
Sokka
douchebag.
Apologized?
Yeah, I was surprised too. I got the sense that maybe
That
he talked to him
should
or
that should
something.
lead them.
Yeah, I did.
When does he
Maybe something you
apologize?
said got through to him. Anyhow, he went out on a scouting mission with Pipsqueak and Smellerbee.
Well, I'm glad he cooled off. He's so stubborn sometimes.
All right, we're here. Underground water is trying to escape from these vents. I need you guys to help it along.
I've never used bending on water I can't see. I don't know.
Katara, you can do this.
What about me?
I know the Avatar can do this.
Interesting. They're getting the water from far away.
Yes, good job. This river empties into the reservoir. A few more geysers and it'll be full.
Look, there's another steam vent.
Okay, you two keep it up. I'll go check on things at the reservoir.
When we're done, we'll meet you over there.
Actually, probably better if you meet me back at the hideout when you're done.
So he's gonna let. I have a really bad feeling. I think I know what he's gonna do.
I bet that's enough. And I'm not just saying that to be lazy.
Let's catch up with Jet at the reservoir.
I thought we agreed to meet Jet back at the hideout.
Well, we finished early. I'm sure he'll be happy to see us.
Or they're doing shady stuff and
Come on.
yeah.
get along.
If that's how Jet leads, then he's got a lot to learn.
Hey!
Is he gonna? Yeah, he's gonna bait him into falling into their traps. Yep, nice.
While you two are up there, you might want to practice your knot work.
Hey, Smellerbee, you gonna eat your lychee nuts?
Some of these lines are just so corny. They're funny.
Hey, those are the red barrels he got from the Fire Nation.
Why would they need blasting jelly?
So random.
Because Jet's gonna blow up the dam.
Yep.
What? No, that would destroy the town. Jet wouldn't do that.
I've gotta stop.
You've known him for less than a
Wouldn't
day.
do that.
It's hard to
Yes, I
trust
would.
people that fast.
Why?
Katara, you would too if you just stopped to think. I thought your brother would understand, but
Where's Sokka?
He needs to be taught
Katara.
a different way. Yeah, he's somebody that just hasn't had his ass beat. To be like, yeah, this isn't the method you need to go.
Glider.
I'm not gonna fight you, Jet.
You'll have to if you want your glider back.
It seems like he could be a good guy. He's just going down the wrong path. Because he seems to care about his friends and, you know, all the people that are working with him. No chance. Oh. That's an interesting look. He can't do airbending, so I was gonna say, if he misses, he's gonna take a bad fall. The one that needs to kick his ass is her, for sure. And Sokka. I'd like Sokka to get at least one hit. Okay, that is cool.
Jet?
Little ice breath.
I believe I trusted you. You lied to me. You're sick and I trusted you.
This is why you never simp too early.
What are you doing?
You're too late.
No.
Sokka's still out there. He's our only chance.
Come on, Sokka. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Please.
This is why you got to rely on everybody. Unless... Oh no, the cabbages! Even with the cabbage guy not there, the cabbages still get wrecked? What is this show against cabbages?
Make it in time.
All those people.
Did the person that made this just
This was a victory.
really
for Khan.
hate cabbages
Remember
as a
that.
kid?
The Fire Nation is gone, and this valley will be safe. It will be safe.
Without you.
There he is.
Sokka!
I warned the villagers.
Oh,
of the
yeah, he got
plan
him out.
Just in time.
What?
At first, they didn't believe me. The Fire Nation soldiers assumed I was a spy, but one man vouched for me.
The old guy.
Man you attacked. He urged them to trust me, and we got everyone out in time.
Wow, he saved a bunch of lives.
You traitor.
No, Jet. You became the traitor when you stopped protecting innocent people.
Katara.
He just doesn't
please,
see it.
Help me.
Goodbye, Jet.
Yip yip.
Hopefully this is a good lesson to learn for him. Maybe it'll help him realize not
Let
to
me guess.
do, you know, not to
Your
be like
instincts
that.
told you.
Hey, sometimes they're right.
Sokka, you know we're going the wrong way, right?
And sometimes they're wrong.
90% of the time, he's wrong. But he's right sometimes. Yeah, I feel bad for a Jet a little bit there, because even though he obviously was the bad guy of this episode, and it became a little bit more obvious that his intentions he wasn't really thinking of everybody. But the way he treated the people that were with him, the kids and stuff like that, and then on top of it, just his way of thinking, I feel like he's redeemable. You guys let me know if you're in the same headspace as me here, but I didn't... When somebody has something, you know, you lose your parents at a young age, you can kind of go in any direction. You want revenge. Sometimes that can go to an extreme. And in Jet's case, that went to the ultimate extreme, where he doesn't care how many people he has to hurt. He just knows he's somehow getting back at them. And I think, you know, getting tied up, pretty much getting told off by Katara and having that happen is a good learning experience for him. So I really feel like he's a redeemable. Like, some of these people don't see, especially some of the Fire Nation guys, don't feel very redeemable. But in this case, I feel like he's just somebody that was kind of a casualty of the past. Really, your parents dying, you get angry, you want revenge. I also like seeing Sokka doing something. We've seen him do stuff. We've seen him make explosions, and we've seen him kind of be useful in short spurts. But this one really felt like him having to step up, and also showing his heart, really, like how that he's a good person. Not that I thought he was a bad person at all, but it was nice to see, because they obviously don't like the Fire Nation. But it also showed that they're not willing to, especially Sokka, they're not willing to hurt innocent people. Even if they're part of the Fire Nation, doesn't mean you need to go after every single one, especially when they have nothing to do and they're not getting in the way of you at all. I don't know. I really liked seeing him like that. Anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/HARich123. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.